West Brom versus Manchester United, 2:15 kick-off today, lunchtime. Miserable December Sunday. This, I don't think, is going to be the prettiest game, but I think today all that matters is the result again. Fighting for second place now. City already done the business this weekend against Tottenham, so we just got to get a win today. It won't be pretty. I'd be surprised if it is. I'd be pleasantly surprised if it is. Not too sure about what team he's going to put out today, but I can see it being one of, let's see, after the way we played against Bournemouth, it could be anyone, because I can't see how he was happy with anyone's performance against Bournemouth. Luke Shaw was okay, but is he going to play Luke Shaw 2 games in a week? No, that's a guarantee. So I expect to see probably Lindelof back in today in defence somewhere. Rojo, I expect to be playing, or I want to see him playing anyway. Smalling holds his place down for me. Will he play Jones? Don't know. Could be any one of 4 centre-backs in that team today. He keeps changing them all at the moment. Again, a point I made the other day to another United fan about Mourinho really not knowing what his best team is. Really is struggling to find a settled team at the moment, especially at the back. But yeah, West Brom's always been a tough game. It was always tough when Pulis was there. I think the fact that Pardew being there now takes a little bit of edge away from it for me. I don't think Pardew is as a good a manager as Pulis in terms of organising the team. I think Pardew tries to play a little bit more attacking football, although I think he's been playing 3 centre forwards the last few games and not managed to even bag a goal. I think defending, they've got a little bit better. They've got a couple of good results. A 0-0 at Anfield in the week was a good result, especially for us. But I just think sometimes when it gets to this time of year, the smaller teams, smaller clubs playing 2 or 3 games in a week, which everyone is at the moment, catches up with them, and that's where I think we, the bigger teams at the top of the table, come through and actually take advantage. So being used to playing so many games, for God's sake, hold still. Being used to playing so many games in a week is an advantage for the bigger teams. So I do expect United to win today. Like I said, I don't think it will be pretty, but I do expect the 3 points to be in the bag today. And that will be, 42 points. One more game to play before official halfway mark of the season, which is Burnley at home. I think it's Burnley at home, and we've played every team then. And if we did win both of these next 2 games, that would give us a half-season total of 44 points. 44 points. That's a decent total, to be honest. If you, say for instance, said we were going to hit the same second half of the season as we was the first half of the season, that would give us a total of 88 points, which I think our best ever Premier League total under Fergie was 91 points. Just goes to show this season hasn't been horrendous, but the fact that City have had an absolute worldie of a season that no one could have predicted. I mean, they took Tottenham away 4-1 yesterday, like they were nothing, and you've just got to give them credit for the way they've played this season, and it's impossible to keep up with. It really is. They seem to have settled a lot quicker. They've got their players in that they wanted, and they've got a settled team, whereas we at the moment, I think injuries and suspensions always hamper us, and they have again this season, Pogba being the main one of that. But it's just one of them seasons. Any other season we'd have been right up there fighting all the way, but now I just can't see anyone catching City, and we are fighting for a top 4 spot. So it's a case of winning as many games as we can and getting as many points as we can. We have a slightly better second half of the season than we have the first half of the season, which hasn't been bad. Then we're talking plus 50 odd goal difference and points getting close to 90 points in the Premier League season. The record at the moment before this season was 95. That was Chelsea. So City are going to eclipse that unless they have a major burnout or some massive issue, but I can't see that happening. So I'm going to come to you guys in a few seconds with my comments on how the game has gone. So hopefully this sort of smile and upbeat sort of mood is the same in the next second. So, see you guys after the game. 1 second. And there we have it. So, we did get the win after all. Another, on paper, good win. Another away win. So, since the bad day, which was Derby Day last week, we've won 2 games in a row. My opinion, probably 2 teams you would probably want to get after you've had a bad day at the office. Next 2 games, you probably want some lower league or lower division teams to have a go at. But I should be actually pleased. I am pleased, but that's 2 wins in a week, and still is that little bit of ill feeling deep down. You know, every time we have I think even in Fergie days, when we had a really bad result like we did against City, I think Fergie just went back to basics and just kept the results coming, scrape through 1-0 wins, 1-0 win, just keep the points going and going and going. And that's what we've done in a way. I think the only frustrating thing is we've had chances and we've got the capability in the team to absolutely annihilate other teams at the moment, and we're just not doing it. Again, in that second half today, my God, we just turned off. It was like, I think it was like the Arsenal game. We got a 2-0 lead, and then we thought, right, we're just going to sit deep. We just kept sinking and sinking and sinking. The forwards weren't getting any service whatsoever. God, and then we invited it on. We did it against Watford, and we held on. We got the win. We deserved it a little bit more on that game. We were garbage today in the second half again. I don't think Foster made a save today in that second half today. But I'm taking positives. I mean, after last weekend, the mood this weekend is 10 times better, obviously, after 2 straight wins in the league. 41 points. I think that must be the highest amount of points we've had. It is the highest amount of points we've had at this stage of the season since the Fergie era. Or I don't think Fergie got many points after this amount of games in his reign. Not many times he would have got this amount. And still, people are moaning about Jose. I mean, I cannot fault 2 wins in a row in a week, and the players have to take some of the blame. It's not all Jose's fault. The players there today they could have easily just finished that West Brom team off today. They were there for the taking. The team's not scored in about 5 games, and lo and behold, United come along and they bagged that goal just because we let them. Simple. The only teams that beat United are United, and that is it. There's no one else out there. We let City beat us because we sat off them and let them play their game. We play our game, it's night-night. But for some reason the players are not doing it, whether it's a confidence issue or not. People going on too much about Lukaku not celebrating. Yeah, he scored a goal. He's scored 2 goals and not celebrated now, but he's won us 2 games pretty much. So what's all the moaning about? You know what I mean? We're in a tough spell at the moment. We just got beat by our local rivals in City who are having a great season, and we've just scraped through 2 games. Yet I said it on the last game after Bournemouth, it wasn't great. It wasn't, but we just got to take the positives, which is the results. And yeah, other teams, no one's really putting up trees around us, to be honest. Are they really? There's only Man City, so the fact that we're getting all the stick in the press is unfair, in my opinion. No one's throwing pelters at anyone else. It's all about United and Jose at the moment. I've still not heard too much going on about Tottenham. We've got battered again. They're in 7th place. I mean, people still writing and raving about that Tottenham team like it's, well, what is it? They say the Tottenham team are feeding the England team at the moment. England's future is Tottenham. Well, Tottenham are 7th in the league below Burnley. We're 10 points ahead of Tottenham, we're having a crap season. Really? God. It is simply because City have just had one unbelievable season. It's like the Leicester season where everything went right. City seem to have every single player having their best season that they've ever had at the moment, and that's why they're winning all the games. I mean, Sterling and all them players, they're all having great games. They've not been great, have they? Let's be honest. Last few seasons they've been average. Them half of them City players, and they're just having one of them seasons. For United at the moment, I've just got a few players in and out of form, and it's unfortunate that when we do get a bit of a run and our players are hitting form, that they get injured or they get suspended. Case in point, Pogba, like I always make, but he just links that team together. Valencia's playing well. Now he's come off of an hamstring. It's every time. Every single time. Oh, maybe the shining light with Valencia going off. He won't do it, I'm pretty certain he won't, but in my eyes the simple thing to do now is flick Ashley Young over to the right hand side, his natural side, and maybe play Luke Shaw on the left. Doesn't seem too difficult, but I have a sneaky feeling that won't happen with Jose. But Christmas break, loads of games coming up, everyone's going to get a chance to play. I expect Pogba to play every single game now left in this season, barring injury and suspension again. He's had nearly, 2 or 3 months off this season. Now we've just got by. The league's gone, so we've just got by without him. We're lacking in that midfield department. Matic was superb today. He was my man of the match. Herrera was absolutely shocking today again. I'm gutted for the lad, I really am, because I do love Herrera, but his form doesn't warrant a place in that team now. And now Pogba is back, I don't think he'll get back in that team. He just doesn't bring enough. He doesn't bring enough, and with Pogba in that team, it makes him look even worse because Pogba brings so much more in there. And now with Matic playing the way he did, he was the only one who was composed on that ball today. In the second half, that ball just wasn't getting to Lukaku. He didn't have a chance. There was nothing going forward in that second half. No one can get the ball to him, even give him a chance to have a go. And I don't know, but that's it. I'm just going to finish it there, guys. It's a win. 2 wins in a row, 2 wins in a week. We're back on track, well and truly, in terms of our form. We have to forget about what City are doing now. We just have to concentrate on United, and that's just winning as many games as we can, scoring as many goals. Like I said in the first clip, if we beat Leicester at weekend, that's officially halfway through the season. That's 44 points. We did the same as what we'd done in this first half of the season, the second half of the season. That's, 88 points with plus 50 odd goal difference. If you'd have offered me that at the start of the season, I would have taken it. Obviously, we weren't expecting them Blue Noses to do what they've done, but we can only do what we can now, and that's just win as many games as possible and just enjoy the rest of the season. Plenty of cup competitions to go for, plenty of positives still. Get off Jose's back. It's not all his fault. Sometimes the players just got to stand up and be counted, but they're winning us games at the moment. They're digging in. We have got a resilience. And hopefully we can just take that into the new year now. Christmas is coming, game after game after game. No one's going to be hitting the straps over Christmas, too many games. So let's just stay there and see what happens. Win as many games as possible, like I said, and move forward from there. Well guys, that's my view on it. If you think, if you agree, let me know. But there's always another game around the corner now, like I said, so bring on Bristol in the week, different competition. Pogba's back, I think he will play him just to get him some game time, and then it's Leicester at weekend. I'll see you guys both of them games. Enjoy the week and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Gin up Reds, 2 weeks in a week, 2 wins in a week. See you later, bye bye.